Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Desmond Lexi Firearms Training. Sunday morning, out here in the man cave, just cleaning some guns, working on some things. No classes today, no shooting today. I did have the opportunity last week to do some one-on-one training with our running gun. Went up there to Maryland and had some one-on-one training. Great guy, Will's awesome. If you're seeking some good training, some next level type stuff, definitely check out our running gun. I learned a lot. I learned so much. There's a lot that I still need to work on and get better at. And in order to get better, I have to seek people that's out there doing it at that next level and learn from them. So that's what I'm trying to do and get myself better and help me be a better instructor also. So today I just want to do a quick video about range bags. All right, so I want to talk about some of the things I keep in my range bag, and especially for new shooters going to the range now. You know, purchase your firearm, start going to the range, getting that practice in, some things you want to consider putting in your range bag. So this is the range bag I usually take with me, whether I'm by myself or with someone else. This is the bag I usually take with me. I can fit my handguns in here and everything else that I need to take with me. Along with this bag I keep with me, I put my targets in here and have some other things I like to keep with me when I go to the range. So I'm just going to go through here, pull out some things about what I usually keep in my bag. First thing, ear protection. All right, you want to have some good quality ear protection when you go to the range. These are electronic ear protection. These are really good because it muffles the sound of the gunshots, but you're able to talk to the person that's next to you without having to yell at them. So this is really beneficial for instructors and stuff like that. If I'm talking to someone for you know, a new shooter or something like that, I don't have to get right beside them and yell in their daggone ear. I keep a pair for myself and a pair for my whoever's there with me, just so we both have the same ones and we can talk. They can talk to me without having to yell or anything like that. So these are really good. Got to protect your ears. These aren't that expensive. Amazon, Walmart, you can find them all over the place. Also at the shop, Legacy Tactical and Arms, you can come down and check us out there and pick up some electronic ear pro. Some people like to double up. Some people use the foam ear little earplugs, which is great, but they also add that with over the ear type ear protection. So one thing you want to have, some good quality ear pro. Next, let's see what we got here. Eye protection. So you got your ears, then you got to have your eyes. You got to protect your eyes. You don't want brass coming back hitting you in the face and stuff like that. So it's good to have some eye protection. I keep 1 or 2 pair with me. I wear my regular prescription glasses every time I go to the range, so I just use these, but these are really good to have. They have all different styles. They have some that have like a tint to them if you want like a yellowish tint to them, or something that's a little darker or something like that. You get these, you can get them in a pack at daggone Walmart, Amazon. Again, you can go as fancy as getting some Oakleys, or you know, or budget friendly as Walmart. But you want to make sure you have your eyes and ears, especially in a indoor range or anything like that. You got a lot of people shooting, you know, different caliber guns and stuff like that. So it's really good. You want to protect your ears and also your eyes. Let's see what else we got in here. Here we go. My Sharpie. All right. I always keep a Sharpie with me or some type of marker for my targets, especially if you're limited on targets and you want to save your targets. Targets cost money, so the Sharpie really comes in handy. What I do with this is I mark my shots. All right, so if I'm taking, you know, I pull out my target, put my target up, I shoot about a magazine, run a magazine through the firearm, bring my target back. I can mark my shots, you know, just put a circle around it over the bullet hole or mark through it, so I know that's where I hit. Send the target back out, shoot again. I see fresh bullet holes, that's where I hit. All right, so this saves a lot of time and money when it comes to targets. All right, so just have the Sharpie with you. I use it with my students and I use it for myself. Again, just saving money on targets. All right, so just have a Sharpie, mark up that target. Also, when I go to the range and put up a fresh target, sometimes the cardboard already has holes in it. I'll go ahead and mark up those holes, especially if I'm doing a one-on-one with a new shooter. I'll mark up those holes so I know exactly where we hit. If we missed a target, I can see where that new bullet hole is in that cardboard. So Sharpie really does come in handy. Next, I have my speed loader. So I like this speed loader. This is the Mag Lula by Up Lula. Some guns do come with speed loaders already, but this one's a little more high speed, high tech. These help when you have to load multiple magazines. When you're in between shooting or whatever and trying to load up, I'm used to using my fingers. My thumbs all, you know, scarred up from military, but this really helps out if you got to do a lot of magazines. Way that this works, I have my magazine, put it over top of my magazine. This is just a little snap cap. I will put this over, and I can squeeze down, and just drop this in. Squeeze, push down, squeeze, push down, and it makes it a lot easier to load the magazines. So think about picking up one of these, keeping your range bag. It's something good to have. Let's see what else I got in here. My multi-tool. So I always keep a Gerber or some type of multi-tool with me. Leatherman, doesn't freaking matter, but some type of multi-tool that if I have some type of malfunction or something goes on with my gun, I need to fix it or get something out of it or something like that. You never know when you might need a prying tool, so I have my pliers on here, a knife or something, a screwdriver or a Phillips head, flathead. You never know what you might need, so it's good to have a good multi-tool, especially if you're taking some training. You're going out there shooting a lot of rounds or something like that. Stuff could go wrong with your gun or somebody else's gun on the line. You might have it and they're looking for a tool or something like that. It's good to keep one of these in your bag. It does come in handy. Next, I have another multi-tool. This one has all my different Allen wrenches on there. So go out there, you shooting, got a new red dot or something out there, start shooting your red dot. Notice it's getting a little loose on your slide. Tighten it up. You don't know which size you're going to need, so I like to keep this with me that has multiple sizes to help tighten it down or anything like that. So this is really good to have and keep in your bag also. Again, if you're out there doing training in a class or something like that, something might happen with somebody else's gun, you can help them out and keep this in your bag. So just a Walmart, dollar store, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but this is a good tool to have different size Allen wrenches on there. A lot of the things that we have on our guns, tighten up slings and different mounts and all that kind of stuff, is going to take Allen wrench, all right, some type of hex wrench. So it's good to have these on hand also. Next, CLP or some type of lubricant, all right. I'm taking classes out where I've put 400 rounds through my gun in just one session, all right. So your guns can get a little dry, so to get a little dry, put a little CLP in there, rack that slide back, and keep everything running smooth. So it's good to have some type of CLP or some type of lubricant in your bag just to keep those guns running the way they need to, nice and smooth. So something else you want to think about keeping in your bag. Again, Walmart, very cheap, something you can throw in there. It's good to have. Let's see what else. And I think that's about it. I have this tool. This is for my Vortex Venom red dot. So whatever red dot I have on my firearm that I'm taking to the range, I usually take a tool to accompany it. So if I'm shooting my Glock 34 that has a Vortex on it, I take this with me in case I need to adjust the red dot. Same thing with my hollow suns. If I need to adjust my hollow suns, I take the hollow sun tool and be able to adjust my red dot when I need to. So I think that's pretty much everything that I keep in this bag. But I also take this bag with me too. I usually keep my targets in here and a medical kit. All right, I don't see this a lot at the range. If they do have it, it's not visible. But I think this is something that everybody that goes to the range needs to have. All right, because you don't know what could happen. Something might happen to you or something might happen to somebody else, and you need to provide aid. The range safety officer might not be able to get there in time, so have a good medical kit. My medical kit, I keep this on my bag. Don't have a lot of stuff in here. I keep this in my car also. So, but just like some Band-Aids, I have a tourniquet. I have some quick clot in here. So I have some quick clot, CPR mask. So if you need to get mouth to mouth, got a CPR mask in here. Also some latex gloves, some gauze, just different things that I keep in here because you never know what may happen on the range. So I keep this on the outside of my bag. So when I go in there, it is visible. So anybody can see if they need to access it. So if they need to use it on me, they know, hey, he has a medical kit right here. It's labeled with my cross on here, so they know this is a medical kit. Somebody else can get to it and use it to aid myself or somebody else. But this is something I wish I saw a lot more of at the range. It's not out there enough, but it needs to be out and visible. You definitely want to think about keeping one of these. But in this bag, I usually keep my targets, some extra things, a stapler. So in some ranges, when you put your targets up, they don't provide you with a stapler. But if they do, it may be one of the ranges I go to is one stapler for like 10 lanes. So I bring my own stapler so I can just take my targets down, put them back up myself without having to wait in line to use the one and only stapler that they have. Most ranges do provide you with staplers, but if they don't, I always keep one in my bag and keep it handy. And I also keep, when I go to the range, I take another tool set just in case. You never know. Even though I do have my multi-tool, I like to keep this with me, some wrenches and stuff like that, because you never know what may happen. So I like to keep this with me also. But that is pretty much everything that I can take with me to the range. That's about it. Ear Pro, Eye Pro is a must. The Sharpie, I think, is a really good tool to have. The Leatherman, the Allen wrench tool is good to have. The speed loader, you're gonna be out there shooting a lot of rounds. You know, it helps save those daggone thumbs and get you back practicing a lot faster. But if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to let me know. This is just some of the stuff I keep in my bag. Yours may look different, whatever suits your needs, but definitely think about getting a medical kit. I put this one together myself and put the things that I felt were pretty important to keep in there. Yours may look a little different, but make sure you have some type of medical supplies and training. I am Red Cross CPR certified, Stop the Bleed, all that good stuff. So make sure you go out there and get certified, take a class, because that's also important when you're out there on the range or doing any type of shooting or handling firearms, period. You need to know how to provide aid if it does come to that. But please check us out on the website, legacyfirearmstraining.com. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Some comments would be greatly appreciated. Any other video ideas would be appreciated also. So check out legacyfirearmstraining.com. Sign up for a class. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I'll be back at the gym tomorrow. Ate a little too much, so I need to get back on my grind. But I enjoyed it. Hope you all are out there enjoying your time with your family and staying safe. But as always, keep training, stay safe.